how are ya? It's me. Is it you? Let's see, 206, not bad today. Yeah. And I managed to eat a sandwich. You know, I made a sandwich. I'm into, I love Aldi's, let's be honest here, because I don't gatekeep. So Aldi's chicken salad sandwich, I started with the cranberry almond, cranberry pecan. And I've switched up to just pure cranberry, the classic, and it is so good. So this morning we got up, we went to the gym, and then we went across the road pretty much over to Aldi's, got some groceries, and feeling good about that. So today I had a delicious classic chicken salad sandwich on some sourdough bread, and it was quite good. Hello, Carol, how are ya? So that's what I'm into today. And so then I came back, hey, Kathy, and I said, now, Matt, your turn. You go ahead. Before I go live today, you go and eat some lunch. And I'll watch the desk here. And so while he was gone, there was just one person in here, and she was kind of looking over all the crystals and just taking her time. She's still actually out here, and she might even hear me. And so she's just kind of, you know, just taking her time. And I'm like, I walked over to the bead bar, and I saw these stars, and there was hearts in my eyes. And I'm like, I'm gonna make myself some star earrings today. So Matt made a sandwich. I made some earrings. You know, it's all good. But I did a little resin star, and I put 2 turquoise beads on the top up here. You know me, I love my aqua, I love my turquoise. So right now, as well as on the topic of earrings, I just switched these out. But with every Etsy purchase, I have been given, as you guys, there's art up there right now, and I also just put up a new piece I'll show you, and the efforts of raising money for all the goals. But what I've been doing is I hand make jewelry, and so just as a thank you, as a gift with every Etsy purchase, what I've been doing is making a pair of crystal earrings just like this. You've been seeing, I wear these everywhere. Like I just went on a trip and I wore these. I have them in a couple different crystals, but they're really, really cute. They're just dangle. It's really just something fun when you want to have some jewelry on. Just tell me your favorite color as you check out in the notes section if you decide to purchase from Etsy. And JunkMonkeyPaint.com will get you there. And yeah, and I will make something for you. So thank you to Pam who purchased my painting that I put up yesterday. It's over there getting ready to get packaged up. So I'm going to make Pam a pair of earrings. I don't think I saw any notes with any favorite colors. So Pam, if you do happen to see this video, let me know like within the next 2 hours, because I'm going to have your package ready for you. So today I have a special, hey Darlene, a special painting that I put online. As you guys know, I am raising money for to purchase a summer home back home on the island. And so this is a painting that I've just put up today on my Etsy. It's one of my, it's just, you know, I'm a very sentimental person. When I paint things, I always remember like what was going on, what was I thinking, where was I at that time. And so this is one that's never come up for sale before, but I just put it up if you're interested. Isn't she beautiful right here? So this one is called Dream Your World into Being. And this one actually became a print. Let me show you. And I did put the prints up on Etsy as well. So the original is up there today, the first time ever. Hey, Joyce and Cheryl and Kim. And so this is special because when I put out Junk Monkey acrylic paints, I don't think I have a box here close by. You'll see them on Etsy. So when we took a break from making paint, I stepped into another project, which was doing, I always wanted to do a Junk Monkey set of canvas acrylic art paints. And so made that happen. It came into being. That was a project I always wanted to do. And we still have a few packs left. So when they're gone, but they are on our Etsy. JunkMonkeyPaint.com will get you there. And so this was one that I did the very first box of paints, Junk Monkey paints that I opened. I sat down and I did a palette knife painting with this with our paint. Look how beautiful that came out. And I loved it. I love, like I said, I'm very much a teal lover. And so the colors came together so nice and I loved it so much, but very sentimental. And so then I went and I took a picture of it and I turned them into prints. And so I just put these on my Etsy as well. They were there before. They disappeared for a long time. They're back up there right now and I have 5 left. So I have them on right now on sale. If anybody would like to support this girl, if you love my art, you can have the original if you want. Or you can also, there's 5 prints available. And I will ship it to you with love with also a little pair of earrings as well that I make for you. But this one was called Dream Your World into Being. And that's what I did. So I took that art piece and I turned it into a print. I've sold a bunch of these. They disappeared, like I said, for a long time, and now they're back. But this is what it looks like. So the original is up, or if you want to purchase the print as well, you can be the owner of the original of this print as I go on to make more into the future, hopefully. I love this one, so I think I'll never stop because I love it so much. And Dream Your World into Being, I'm just a big believer that you are the captain of your ship and you can do whatever you want, right? You make it a good day, you can make it a bad day. Whatever you want. I can do a live right now or I cannot do a live right now. I can hang out with you guys or I cannot. You know, you get to make the choices every single day of just, you know, what you want your day to look like, right? And what you stop to see and all those things. And so you're always in control. So this is a reminder to dream your world into being. But this is today's offering up on my Etsy shop. And they are at a discount right now. So I've got everything at a discount because I am raising money for the goal. You know the goal. So is Junk Monkey Paint coming back? What do you think? What do you think? Make some noise in the comments, okay? That's a question I've been getting because I've been asking you guys. So stay tuned, okay? So final decisions made today. 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Say it with me, 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. There will be an announcement here on this page, so you'll want to check back and your question will be answered. So in the meantime, this is done with our acrylic paints, and this one was done with a palette knife, so it is available. Just want to throw this up here before we get to playing into paint so I don't ruin it. If you would like to have it, and let me show you, or the print, okay? But you can be the master owner, but this one is special because this was definitely, I was dreaming my world into being when I came out with our own line of paints. Do I have a box here to show you? Oh my gosh, just go over there and check it out. I'm trying to see. I have all of the bottles, but not the package, but watch this. Watch this, okay? So this is a frame that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And I think I paid $15 for it because it had some cracks into it. But you know what? We all got a little cracks. That's okay. And so I picked it up, and I love it because I use it for like when I take pictures and for staging and things like that. It's always stayed with me for many, many moons. But I want you to see what happens the moment you take when you go to like a Goodwill or anything like this here. Then you can find big wooden frames as well. Kathy says, yes, please, pretty please, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. Stay tuned. There will be a message, a special broadcast. Linda said, this would mark a milestone for me and Junk Monkey. Ah, I love that, Linda. So here's what it looks like when you put it into a beautiful big frame like this here, right? So if you want to grab it, go grab it. I almost never part it with it, but like I said, I got dreams, and sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let things go, right? You gotta let things go off to be loved, to be reloved. But this was special. I just want you to know this was the first painting I ever did with our acrylic paints, and I was pretty happy with it. And so I was like, yes, we shall turn them into art prints. And by the way, as we move forward here, is there anybody interested in, like, if you're somebody... So I quickly learned once I launched the acrylic paints is that there's the furniture side of the world, and then there's the acrylic artist side of the world, and sometimes they never two meet. They never two meet. I learned a lot about that, right? I love to paint with like acrylic paints. Sorry, my brain is like... But not everybody does, right? Or maybe they just don't believe in themselves. So I might do some lessons coming up, some easy lessons where you too can paint like this. Here, give me a yes if that's something that you're interested in. I figured that could be another way, another little arm of revenue as I raise funds. By the way, Pearl's coming in. Pearl's coming in hot and heavy today because she's here to look at a couch. Don't let me forget that. It just entered my brain. Pearl's coming at 3 o'clock. All right, done. Just had to put that out there. Hey, Delia. So yeah, put my prints out. You guys actually reminded me about that. You guys, you should put some prints up. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And then, but if anybody's interested in doing any like palette knife paintings or just any acrylic paintings, if you love my art, I might put out a few simple lessons to kind of get started with. My shabby posies. And also, is there any interest? Would you like to know how I take something like an original piece of art and how I go through the process to be able to turn it into a print, because I just think there's a lot of people making beautiful art out there and it never gets seen. Or maybe you just, you know, there's only one person. No painting I do will ever be this one again, right? It's just, your brush strokes will never lay the same. It was done, it's a human that did this. It's me that did this, and so I'll never be able to exactly replicate this again. That's why original art is so special, because you're the owner of the one thing that exists. I can try to replicate it, but it'll never be perfect like this again. It'll be perfect in its own way. But when you make original art like that, especially if you're a creative entrepreneur, where this is literally how you eat, this is how you like have food, and how you pay bills, and how you survive, like through your own creative work, putting yourself out there. It is nice to know and have the skill set of how to actually take an original and turn it into a print. So if you're interested in learning how to take your art, because somebody will buy that painting, I know one of you guys will, and it will go on, and I won't have it anymore, right? But I will have a picture of it, and I will be able to continue to produce, you know, because I can't keep all my paintings. Seriously, what am I gonna do? Decorate my new house and all my paintings. But no, I'm sharing them with the world, but this is a nice tool to be able to know how to do it. So if you're interested in learning that, I would be very interested in teaching a class on that. And that could just be another way of, you know, if you're a creative person, that's an idea for you too. Do you have a skill set that maybe somebody else would like to learn, and they enjoy learning from you, or they like your style? You know, but say yes if you want to do a, whatchamacallit? I haven't had a whatchamacallit bar in so long. Oh, Nancy says yes. I'm interested in all those tutorials. Okay, beautiful. So here's what I'm working on today. Stay with me. Pearl's coming at 3 to look at a couch. And I picked this piece up from my thrift room. I bought this, I don't know how many moons ago. It was red, as you can see. Do you see it? Sometimes one of my techniques is to let a little bit of the undercolor come through. I'm okay with that, because I like things to be multi-dimensional. But you know what? In red, this piece has been here, I'm not gonna lie, I think like maybe a year and a half, maybe even 2 years, and nobody picked it up in red. So this morning I came in, the paint is setting up. Here's another tip as well. Once your paint just initially dries, it's the easiest time before it continues to harden to do any distressing. So what I like to do is just put a coat, let it dry. The moment it starts to dry, then I can knock it off. If I wait at 24 hours, boy, this is gonna get harder and harder. It's gonna take some extra elbow grease. Connie says, I wish I could stay watching. Gotta go, but plan on being on tonight. Okay, perfect. Special broadcast tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do I sound like a robot? This is a special broadcast. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just knocking some of that paint off. I just did one quick coat. I put some paint on. I ran out to the bead bar. My friend came back who, listen, I make so many friends when you have your own business, because there's the online friends that I have with you guys here, which is amazing in a world where people are so connected but disconnected. It is really nice. That's why I wanted to do lives when I kind of came back and did this, and that is because it gives you guys an opportunity that if I create a broadcast at 2 p.m. every single day, that you guys will get to know each other, and it's a way for you to say, hey, you know, like, hey, Jody, good to see you on here. Hey, Linda, good to see you on here. And it's a nice way just to meet people who are in the same niche that do the things that you love as well. So that's why I decided to do lives. Otherwise, I could just film a video and put it up, but you know. So when you have a shop, though, you get to know. Can you guys see this? I'm gonna tip you down a little bit. I'll put you here in my lap, hold you like a little baby. So what I'm gonna do now is just distress. You can see it. You can see what I'm up to, right? So the lady who was here, this is her 3rd time back. She came back today. So now she told me, she's like, if you ever come to Jupiter, Florida, you know, you have a friend, I'll take you out, we'll go for supper. She was so sweet, but I helped her make jewelry the last 3 days that she's been in town, her and her friends. And she actually messaged her friend who, she goes back today at 5 o'clock, but she messaged her friend and she's like, hey, I'm over, you know, making jewelry. And she's like, say hello to Sonia, I'm so jealous. She's over taking care of the grandbabies over in Chicago. So her friend Anna is getting ready to go back, but it was really cool, you know. And she wrote her number down, and she's like, if you ever come down to Jupiter, Florida, you know, look me up, message me. I can't wait to come back and see you again. But it is wonderful. And I've always said with like being online and through Junk Monkey Paint that we just pull in some really beautiful people. You know, energy attracts energy. Can't lie about that, right? So that's been awesome. That was really nice. That feels good when you make like good connections with people. All right, and this feels good as well. So remember, just one brush over. Do you like this as is? It's kind of cool, right? It's matching the vibe of what I've been doing. I'm getting ready to launch a cluster of furniture that feels like it matches. So right now, this is what I'm working on. I've got a green and a black that I've been going back and forth on. I think I'm going to paint that coffee table. Well, I think I'm going to paint that coffee table, you know, the one that I got for free on the side of the road, either black or green. I started to say, I think I'm going to paint it green or black. Well, Sonia, that's the only colors right now that you're working with, right? Funny stuff. What is your vote, by the way? Would you do black or would you do that dark green? Tell me what you like best. Hey, Kayla and Robin. So right now I'm going to take some Monkey Shine. This is a decor piece. So we could poly it, but ain't nobody got time for that. Who's going to be putting a brush in between all these little spaces right here and then wondering if you're going to mess it all up? Not me. Not me, sister. So I'm just going to put a bunch on and then I'm going to rub it all over. Just like that. But yeah, it's just fun to meet people from all over. I'm getting crazy with the Cheese Whiz. I'm a fast painter. I try to slow myself down for you guys, but this is just, you guys see what I'm doing, right? Putting on the Monkey Shine. Hey, Jojo, how are you today? What are you up to, friend? We went out on Lake Erie last night. We pretty much do every night, to be honest with you. Who's lying here? Somebody said to me yesterday, they were talking about all the different festivals in town. They're like, you guys don't go out to too many festivals, do you? We're like, we work 6 days a week. So in our evenings and when we're off, we prefer places that are less people-y. So we tend to go in nature. And last night we went out and the big pink flowers, I'm sure they're blooming over your way as well, Jeanette. They're beautiful down by the lake. And we looked them up because if you have Google Lens on your phone, it's great for when you thrift, but it's also great for when you are trying to figure out what bird is that? What plant is that? So Matt looked it up for us and it's a form of hibiscus. Actually, I posted a picture of it this morning. Did you see that? I did a video about how you are in control of your life. Dream your world into being, friend. What you say will happen. Those pink flowers are everywhere. They're big, big hibiscus family flowers. When I say hibiscus, it kind of sounds like biscuit. I did start my day with a biscuit, okay? So that might be on my brain. Chicken biscuit. So good. That's life. Now I know why the dog loves chicken. Jeanette says, I'm good, thank you. Sporting a bad 5x10 cut on my leg. Kind of wiped out. What? Oh no. No fishing at this time. No, you got to stay dry. You got to make sure you don't get an infection or anything. Yeah, you got to be so careful with that. All right, well, you're in healing mode. The universe said, time out for you. I want you to really sit and think about things and heal. I hope you feel better. At least you can hopefully sit out and enjoy a view. Put your feet up. There's a lady down here. I have no idea who she is, but every time I go down to the lake, she's out there and she's got a big brace and she's got a chihuahua. Last night she was out there and it's interesting. Like if you do something in a long period of time, you begin to see the same characters. And so literally I've been watching her heal. She has her foot in a big, big brace. And she sits on the back of her truck, puts the tailgate down, sits with her chihuahua, and puts her foot out straight, just like with this big brace on it. And she's just sitting down there, reading a book. So you got to take it easy. All right, so now what I'm doing is just making sure everything is buffed in and dried. Feels good to the touch. This is decorative, so I don't need a heavy poly. I'm just going to use my Monkey Shine. We love that. Stay tuned for, once again, because I know there's new people joining us at all times on here in this broadcast. Stay tuned at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a special broadcast regarding the fate, the state of the union. I think that's what they call those big things, right? The state of the union about junk monkey paint. Jeanette says, yeah, tripped over a big anchor chain and it ripped your leg apart. Oh my God. And she doesn't even have a story to go with it. You can make one up. How are they going to know? How are they going to know? You invent the best story possible, okay? All right? I'll tell Matt. I'll be like, you wouldn't believe what happened, right? And then you just fill it in. So what I'm going to do now is just rub some of this gorgeous silver wax over everything. Matt came in yesterday, and I was like, hey, look at my my pedestal over here. I want you to see what it looks like now, right? Because he really likes this one. And he's like, I don't think you should sell it. I think I want that one. I'm like, you like my work? You like my work? Thanks, babe. Look at that. Gorgeous, right? What was I going to tell you? But he came in, he looked at that pedestal table. There was a story I had with this. What was I saying? Somebody tell me. There was a reason I'm telling you this. Oh, I can't remember now. Lost. It's lost in my brain. Anyway, maybe it'll come back around for me. But I was telling you something. All right. So, Jeanette and her stories. There was a reason. But this will all match up. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Oh, I know what it was. I'm putting silver on. Matt came in yesterday and looked at that, and he's like, I love that, right? And he's like, look at you. What happened to you, gold girl? That made me feel bad. I still love my gold, but now we're going to make silver trend, right? Love that. So when I put this stuff on, and yes, I will make all this stuff available. Am I letting things slip? If you made it this far in the video, maybe. Give me a little winky, if you know what I mean. Jerry, how are ya? Man, I'm seeing names on here that I have not seen in so long. How have you been? It's been years, friends. It's been years. Look how good this looks. Now I think it's going to sell. So it's been here for like, what did I say, a year and a half? Definitely somewhere around that time frame. And now once we pair it with a family of furniture that we've been working on. My other thing is I've got some rugs from my house, and I'm in a selling mood right now because I am just completely cleaning house, simplifying things, and taking care of things that I need to take care of. If I'm not planning to use it, I'm selling it, putting it towards another, just something else I want to invest in. And I've got rugs, and I've been debating whether or not I should just like put them in the parking lot, take pictures of them, and then sell them, or as I go on to do painted furniture here and launch that to the world, if I want to use my rugs, like you see my blue rug down here, this was my living room rug, right? When I sold my big 1800s home. And, I'm like, maybe I'll just use it as just my little area for my paint studio, because I know I don't want to get paint on the carpet, and it's okay, so you sell it or you keep it. But yeah, do I sell it or do I keep it and stage my furniture on it? What would you do? Sell the rug, take the money, or is it worth it? Does it really make a difference, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. If I'm going to create a little department, like a little area, it might be kind of cozy. Because I've got these two rugs, and they're taupe, but they have red into them. Yeah, they have like a taupe-ish red black, and I'm like, that could be kind of cool with the furniture. So that's what I'm thinking, right? Hey, Becky. Doing some decor today, Becky. All right, I think I got it all. I put some on the inside too. Anywhere. What do you think? I feel like she's meaty now. Before it was just like, it was red, but once you put some hand painted character onto it, she takes on a whole new look. I think that's about it. Got this last little bit on my finger. Where do I want to put it? Right there. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Just putting it over. Yeah, beautiful. All right, and there we go. Boom, Jeanette, let's take the cash. Yeah, right. It's either just like have my rugs get all stepped over for the purpose of just an aesthetic, or do I take the money? I think I should take the money. Thanks, Jojo. It's good to have friends to help you make those decisions. Me later pulling out big rugs and putting them in the parking lot, brushing them off maybe with the broom, and then taking pictures. And then make sure, for the love of God, you put your measurements. Otherwise, you will be a measurement hell. Stacy says, use it to stage for a little while, then let it go when you're tired of it. Yeah. I just worry about, like, once I do that, it's kind of like this rug here. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big rug, and I'm using it purposely for, like, it's my crafting, my paint area, and I don't want to ruin the floor that's underneath it. So it gives me the space to be able to do that. I love it. It just feels like mine. And I don't want to put tarps on the floor and stuff like that. I just kick into them. It gets so messy. So I figured I'd let this one go for the love, you know, for the craft. You know what I mean? So this one's with me, but the other ones I'm rolling them out, and I'm like, I should just sell all these, because we pulled up a lot of old carpet, and then I would buy rugs and put down in all the rooms. And you know, you keep them, and you're like, you know, am I really going to be able to get to use them, or do I just want to buy more rugs later? And that's pretty much what it is. All right, tell me what you think. Does she look like she's got some character now? You know, that she just feels like she fits the family. I feel like this will sell now that I've done this, but it's been a long enough time waiting for it. Just in, do you see what I'm doing? Do you see what I'm doing there? You can see it, right? It's starting to match. This table back here I've got to get to. But yeah, we've got a nice bit of stuff done. So it's adding up. And then I'm going to take pictures of everything, put it out, and only one of everything. Come get it. Come get it if you want it. So yeah, that's where I am. Jeanette says I use old tablecloth, sometimes vinyl. Yes. Yeah, I've done that too. I'll use anything as I sit here with my container of poly wrapped in a t-shirt. All right, so I'm going to, I guess, end it here, and stay tuned. Special broadcast tonight, and if it hasn't already gone, because I can't tell right here, if you are interested in the original of Dream Your World into Being, because my friend, you are powerful. You can do whatever you want. And that's the prints. These are also up as well if you want to support me. That would be amazing, and you get something you love. And I'm throwing in earrings, so I mean, seriously, how can you go wrong, right? So, one final look. I still love gold. I love gold, but this is what this one looks like. One original one, and yeah, looks fantastic. All right, beautiful people, have a great day. Do something that you love. Remember, happiness is in your own pocket. So what do you want to do today? Pick up a new book to read, pick up a paintbrush, take a walk, go make yourself something good for lunch, whatever you love, do whatever you want. And I will see you. Hey, Loretta. Good to see you on here. Becky, Julie, and I'll see you back here again live tomorrow. We'll work on another project. Pearl is coming to pick up the couch at 3. To view the couch at 3. Hopefully she takes the couch at 3. I will report back, okay? So yeah, Pearl's coming, so I'm gonna go get ready for that. It don't look like I murdered anybody, right? I don't want to scare Pearl to death. She'll be like, who is this person I'm buying these things from? Yeah, so if you want to go check out my art right now, JunkMonkeyPaint.com, and stay tuned, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. What is the fate of the Junk-a-Monkey? Come back for a State of the Union, and I'll bring you up to date. Ciao. Bye.